I'm going to give you a really simple format for how to choose your prices. So this video is for people who want to make a living wage as a coach. Now, you can charge way more than what I'm going to suggest here, but this is a really foundational baseline for you so that you are actually consistently taking action and that your action you take is worth your time. People struggle so much, they like contort and they're like, oh, what do I charge? And right, there's this common misconception that our charging has something to do with what we're worth as people, right? Like what's your actual worth to people? What's your value? And when these things two get conflated, then there's a lot of like really deep emotional turmoil. Now, I really recommend getting coaching for that kind of turmoil. But when it comes to choosing your prices, I can't tell you how many clients choose prices based on their deep, open hearts that just want to help people. And they're getting clients, but they don't make enough money to actually survive. They're struggling, they're stressed out, and they are not actually having enough abundance to serve their clients. At the same time, I see, other clients setting their prices and then it's not enough for them to actually make a living. So they don't put in that much time. This was me, by the way. I set my prices for coaching below the other work that I did. So I never prioritized coaching at first because it wasn't actually worth it to me to invest it, even though I loved it. So such an important thing about coaching is you need to charge something that inspires you to actually want to work on your business and something that's enough that it actually works for your life so you're not destitute or stressed out about money, right? So it's very simple. So I'm going to have you go into your bank account and calculate how much do you need to spend every month? What are your essentials? And then add that up and then add it to your wants. What are the things that you want to spend money on each month, whether that's entertainment, self-care, massage, meditation retreats, whatever it is. And then, lastly, how much do you want to save each month? How much do you want to put away for your retirement? And then you're going to have a number. And you take that number, right? And again, you might have yearly expenses. You divide that up into your 12 months. And then you're going to have that number of how much you need to be making per month. And then you look at how many clients do you want to work with. So for me, pretty much max out at 9 or 10. So if it were me, then I would take how much I need to make per month and then divide it by 10. Boom. That's your price. Now, if you have something else on the side that you might do, I would still recommend setting that as your price so that you have a little bit extra. So I'm going to make this really concrete. Your price is your needs plus your desires plus what you want to save divided by your clients. That is the number that you are going to charge. So let's get into that a little bit more. They all cost $3,500 a month. So those are your needs. Like I need to make $3,500 a month every month, right? And then you look at your desires, right? And your desires are, I want to take two-week vacations every year, right? And it might be that you also want to have massages and that you also would love to be able to go to the movies, eat out, and all of these kind of fun things that make life really enjoyable. And so let's say that is $3,500 also, right? So now you've got $7,000. That's how much that you can have a good life making every month. But it's not enough to just spend what you make. We also want to be putting money away every single month. So I would recommend 30% of what you make each month, you're saving. So that would be another $3,000. So if you look at it, every month you need to make $10K so that you can put 30% of that into savings. The remaining $3,500 is to enjoy your life, and the other $3,500 is to cover your basic expenses and needs. All right, so you've got $10,000 a month. So then you think about how many clients you want. We're going to say, for me, let's make it easy and say it's 10 clients. So I would divide 10,000 by 10 and get 1,000. So that means that my prices are now $1,000 a month. So when I get a new client and I'm negotiating a contract, my price, $1,000 a month, right? And so then you can know that you're taken care of. And I really recommend that you learn how to establish a big contract with your clients so that you're working with them for a minimum of 6 months. And if the prices that you come up with are a significant jump from what you're currently charging, Meg has created a video to help you with dealing with that moment of transition. When you raise your prices, what do you do and where do you find those new clients? You can check that out right here.